Hey there, Aries, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of October, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Aries, if this reading resonates and you want to book a personal, all the info is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want to say thank you, donation link is also below. Any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Lastly, if you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday, only to my email list subscribers. Okay, Aries, main energy for your reading is the Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you get the Fool. You're definitely starting up with wiping the slate clean after a period of a lot of resistance. There's a lot of resistance which was showing up here for you, specifically when it comes to love. You get the Lovers, you get the Ace of Cups, you also get the Unity card. These are all cards which talk of another person, another energy, specifically romantic. And so I do see that there has been some resistance, there have been some difficulties. You're getting over that this month. You're really like wiping the slate clean from all of that. Your person can be any sign. The main signs that I'm seeing are Gemini, Leo, and Capricorn. They can be any sign. You also get two cards which are unique to this deck, and you get them both in the present situation and in the near future. Really, really, really powerful energies. So, in the recent past, you get the Lovers, the Strength, and the Ten of Cups. The Lovers and the Ten of Cups. This is a deep connection. It's a soul connection, and it does make you very, very, very happy, okay? But smack center in the middle, there are also difficulties. It is not just all fun and games and rainbows and butterflies. You and this connection, or you and this person, when it comes to this connection, have hardships. You have difficulties, and we'll see exactly why they are at the center of this connection. In the current situation, you get the Ace of Cups, the Unity, and the Five of Swords. You just want to level this up. You're showing me like, I just want to have this new beginning in love, take this to the next level from a very romantic place. I view this person as like my other half. I view them as like, the yin to my yang. Perfect harmony. And then you show me the Five of Swords. What is this? And again, just like your recent past, positive, difficult. Positive, difficult. Same thing in the near future, positive, difficult. So it's like you're getting this equal balance of like 2/3 positive energies, 1/3 difficult energies. And we're going to see why. In the near future, you get the Devil, the Grimalkin, and the Six of Pentacles. The Grimalkin is a card which talks about your higher self, your purest form of yourself, without fears, without insecurities. It's almost like your higher self in like its purest form. And you're showing me like I'm realizing, my higher self is realizing something about this connection or this person that I'm exchanging energies with, where I want balance. I want equal give and take. I want there to be like this beautiful exchange of energies. And all I'm getting is toxicity here. Not entirely, right? Remember, positive, difficult. So it's like good mixed with bad. But your higher self is trying to get you to realize like the good here does not outweigh the bad, at least not in the near future. Or at least the good does not outweigh the difficult. I'm not going to say bad because bad is like subjective. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the Seven of Wands, which is the main energy for your reading here. Seven of Wands is clarified by the High Priestess, the Five of Wands, and the Temperance. You're showing me that there may be some radio silence between you and this person, which you don't view this radio silence necessarily as like an ending or something significant. You're looking at it as like a bump in the road. You're showing me this resistance, this no contact, us not talking. This is a little difficult. It's a little bump in the road. I know we can balance this out. I know we can restore harmony here. It may take a little while, but I know we can do that. And at the bottom of the deck, you get the Nine of Cups, where you're showing me like the thought of us being able to do that and getting back to this good place and getting back to a place of harmony really does make me feel so emotionally fulfilled, so emotionally content. It's very, very emotionally positive for you. The thought of being able to like overcome this conflict or whatever, disagreement, as you call it. Let's take a look at the Lovers in the recent past. Lovers is clarified by the Chariot, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. You get the Ace of Cups in the same row in the current situation. You're showing me we are the Lovers. We are a soul connection. We are a divine connection. Let's move past this. Let's rekindle this. Let's have a brand new beginning. Both the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups is all about starting over, reconciling, rekindling a connection. Let's successfully move past whatever this difficult period is, and let's move in a positive direction. Oh, and also let's make it snappy. Like, I don't want to be waiting 2 months, 3 months for us to be able to have this new beginning. Let's have it now. The Chariot is a very fast moving energy, and you have that tied up to starting over with this person and this connection, at least in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Strength card in the recent past. Strength is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you get the Ten of Wands. Yeah. So you want to start over, reconcile, level this up with this person, right? You don't have that. So either you and this person are not together, or you're essentially separated from each other at this point physically, because you're showing me I'm on my own. I'm kind of doing my own thing, and it's difficult for me. Being apart from this person, being apart from this connection really weighs very, very heavily on you. And what's even more difficult for you is the fact that your person is so stubborn and so set in their ways that they're essentially dragging out this energy longer than it needs to be. And so if you guys have been trying to work at a reconciliation for a few weeks or a few months, you're showing me it's them being so stuck in their ways and so my way or the highway and so difficult, that's making this whole process just draw out longer than it needs to take. We could have gotten over this by now. We could have gotten back together. We could have had a new beginning in love. Why? Why is this taking so long? Oh yeah, it's because your person's very, very difficult. Let's take a look at the Ten of Cups in the recent past. Ten of Cups is clarified by the Death, the Hierophant, and the Lovers. All major arcana cards, you got the Lovers here in the recent past. Yeah. Your happiness is essentially tied into reviving this connection. Some of you may have been married to this person. For others, it's one of those deep connections where it feels like we might as well have been married. That's how deep this connection was. You're showing me it ended. And the thought of us being able to get back into higher levels of commitment, get back together, get back into this connection, and truly embody the Lovers, which is how you view this connection and this person, makes you so happy. The Ten of Cups is one of the happiest cards in the entire tarot deck. And it's tied up, at least in the recent past, to you and this person being able to bring this back. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio, a Taurus, or a Gemini. Let's take a look at the current situation. I want to see what the Ace of Cups is all about. Oh. Ace of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. You want a new beginning in love. Your person is showing me, I want this too. The problem is your person is inconsistent AF when it comes to their actions lining up with what they want. So when you tell them, hey, I want a new beginning in love, I want us to reconcile, they're like, yeah, me too. And sometimes they're all in, their actions line up with their words. You're like, yep, I can tell that this person wants a new beginning in love. They're really making me feel like they want us to reconcile. Other times they completely pull back and they're literally breadcrumbing you, basically not even answering your text messages, not even talking to you. It's literally they're giving you a ton of energy and no energy at all. And you're showing me I knew that this was going to happen. And I also know that this energy, this back and forth, is essentially what's keeping us stuck. It's not that my person doesn't love me. It's not that I don't love them. It's literally this back and forth that they have, which is keeping us stuck in place. You're not giving up hope though, Aries. You're literally not giving up hope on wanting to reconcile this connection, which honestly is beautiful. The determination that I feel from you is just next level. Let's take a look at the Unity card in the current situation. Unity is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Judgment, and the Four of Pentacles. Literally what I just said. You view this person as your other half. Okay. You're like, I want them. I want this person. They are the yin to my yang. They are my other half. I want to resurrect this connection. I don't care if they're breadcrumbing me. I don't care if they're giving me this much emotion or this much emotion. I want them. I want this connection. I know that I will make this happen. I am not giving up on making this happen. Aries, honestly, your tenacity, your determination, I'm not giving up on this is mind-blowing to me. Because I don't feel like you're getting a lot from your person. I really don't. But you're still showing me, this is who I want, this is what I want, this is what's going to happen. Let's take a look at the Five of Swords in the current situation. Five of Swords is clarified by the Tower, the Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you get the Emperor. This is you, Aries. I don't know if you... How do I say this nicely? Okay. Look, I'm just not going to sugarcoat it. You are not giving up on something which already seems to have crumbled to the ground. Like, I don't know if you're the one that burnt this tower down or your person's the one that burnt this tower down, but the tower is burnt down, Aries, okay? This tower is dust, rubble, crumbling little bits on fire. Like, this tower has collapsed. This phase of the connection, right, is over. You get the tower with the Ten of Swords. That's like 17 shades of done. Like done, done, done. You take the towel, it crumbles. You burn the ashes. It's like it's done. Okay? This is what you're lying to yourself about here, where you keep thinking there's hope. Now, I do want to say this. It's not that there's no hope at all, right? It's just the phase of the connection that you are in, that you are hopeful to resurrect, that you're hopeful that you and your person can literally just pick up and start over from this phase. I'm here to burst your bubble right freaking now. Not happening. Okay? That's not to say that you can't start over. That's not to say that you can't start a new phase. But you're giving me this energy of like, oh, you know, they're breadcrumbing me. They're not giving me much, but we'll just be able to like wipe the slate clean and start over and like just pick up where we left off. No, you are going to have to completely clear all the rubble, all the pain from this ending, okay? And rebuild this tower brick by brick by brick by brick, like you and this person. I'm saying you because this is your reading, right? But whatever this, we'll just be able to like resurrect this connection and pick up where we left off. No, not fam. Not fam. Okay? Sorry. Let's take a look at the Devil in the near future. The Devil is clarified by the Strength, the Knight of Cups, and the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, you get the Four of Cups. Here's the hard part for you, Aries, and this is you. You keep coming in and offering this person your love. You express your love. You let them know you care. You let them know you want them. You let them know how much you miss them. And all you keep getting met with is disappointment. And that's in the near future. This is almost like, especially with the Devil at the bottom, it's like you're almost like a glutton for punishment. It's kind of this like weird, I'm getting like a weird push-pull dynamic where you're almost kind of like addicted to chasing that positive affirmation from them, where it's like, you know, you express how you feel once, they ignore you. You express it again, they kind of like rebuff you. You express it again, they kind of just disappoint you. But then the fourth time you express it and they give you something back, they're like, yeah, I was thinking about you too, right? It's almost like you're kind of like addicted to like the when it's not going to be difficult, like when they're going to actually affirm how you feel, where they're going to give you back what you give them emotionally. And it's hard. It really is hard because 9 times out of 10, all you get from them is a cup full of unhappiness and disappointment. Let's take a look at the Grimalkin here in the near future. The Grimalkin is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Everything is fine card. Bottom of the deck, you get the Three of Swords. I can see that you don't want to admit that whatever this is over. Remember, you get the Ten of Swords. I can see that you don't want to admit it. You don't want to accept it. It's too painful. And so what you do is you kind of just stop yourself short of it's over. So what you would be doing is essentially like, oh, you know, we're just going through a rough phase. Or, oh, you know, they're just having a rough time and that's why they're not reciprocating my feelings. You never really let yourself get to the point of admitting, accepting, acknowledging it's over. Okay? Your higher self, though, knows. Your Grimalkin, without the fears, without the insecurities, without all of that, it knows that whatever phase you are in this connection, that phase is over. Now, again, you can rebuild. You cannot pick up where you just left off. And that thought, for some reason, Three of Swords, really breaks your heart. Let's take a look at the Six of Pentacles in the near future. Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Empress, and the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you get the Moon. You're showing me that there is some positive shift in terms of the communication, specifically around communication when it comes to this person, where you text, they text back. There's none of that blocked energy. And so again, when it comes to communication, there is a nice flow. There is this beautiful equal give and take here in the near future for you. And that makes you feel very, very good. And again, it also reminds you like why you care about this person. You love talking to them. You love communicating with them. It truly does mean a lot to you. On the other hand, though, I can also see this communication sending you straight up into your thoughts and all the overthinking and all the overanalyzing and kind of like, okay, well, they're communicating with me now. What if they stop? Or why are they talking to me now? Are they talking to somebody else? There's a lot of not so positive thoughts here tied up to communication, which on the surface you're showing me is very, very positive. But at the same time, it stresses you out as well, which is letting me know that there is some element here which is not 100% positive, right? Because it's like, I don't see any equal give and take throughout this whole reading. And then suddenly in the near future, they're communicating with you and they're open and there's balance. Like, I can see why this would stress you out because it's like, what's the shift? What gives? Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Aries. From the universe, you get the Ten of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah. You want to start over. You want to rekindle this. You get the Ace of Wands. You get the Ace of Cups twice. You want to rekindle this. You want to start over. You want to get over the past. And you're showing me, like, it weighs so heavily on me. I wish we didn't have a negative past. I wish we didn't have these difficult emotions. I wish we could literally just wipe the slate clean, rekindle with each other without all the difficult history that we have. So it doesn't weigh on me. It doesn't weigh on my person. And we're just light as can be, you know? Literally, look at this cat. This cat is balancing on a wand. That's what you want. Let's just be light as a feather. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case, Aries. But that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.